Guys, premiere for another suggestions video. Currently, I realized my last Recombobulator video wasn't that clear, so I decided to clear it up and make it into a talisman. Recombobulator Overlimmiter, a legendary talisman. Grants the ability to recomb all the user's talismans up to the Mythic rarity. So if you have possession of this, you'll be able to upgrade your talismans that are uncommon or common to Mythic, which will be a really good solution for endgame players. And bonus, when in possession of all talismans in the game, grants a Recombobulator Overlimmiter +1 rarity. This can give the talisman the supreme rarity, which definitely will be worth it for endgame players trying to get all the stats they can possibly get. Plus it gives incentive to collect all the talismans in the game. And gives a bonus when completing it. It'll consist of 9 Recombobulators, which will have a minimum value of 45 million coins. Recombobulator Rework, when in possession of a Recombobulator Overlimmiter talisman, grants 10 charges to Recombobulators. Charges for rarity, to upgrade a common to uncommon, it costs 2 charges. From uncommon to rare, it costs 3 charges. From rare to epic, it costs 5 charges. So if you recomb a common talisman, it will become epic. Wait. Yeah, that's right. This way makes it easier to track the, charges rather than, stick them on random items. That way you have to use multiple Recombobulators and it'll get messy. You want to make something clear and concise as possible. For epic to legendary, it costs 10 charges. From legendary to mythic, it costs, actually might as well bump that up to 20. Just because of the stat buff. Yeah, I'll make common talismans easier to upgrade. So yeah, that makes sense. Then I'll just change this to charges. Yeah. There we are. So upgrade a legendary to mythic, it'll cost 20 charges. Which, for some people, it'll be a decrease. But for the other talismans, there'll be a huge increase. It's a trade-off. And from mythic to supreme, it'll cost 30 charges. Which is a big oof. But if you want all the stats you can get, it's definitely gonna cost a bit. Charges will stay on the talisman and upgrade to the highest available rarity. So if it's common and you use a Recombobulator, it will always apply 10 charges. So this will mean it'll cost, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40. Hey, does that? It seems like a little much now that I think of it. Costs 70 charges, which would cost 7 Recombobulators. No, that's... Wait, let me think. Common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary. Mythic. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Because Mythic is basically a double legendary. It starts off low and gets higher. I'll just leave it at that. Charges will stay on the talisman and upgrade to the highest available rarity. So yeah, the charges will all apply to the same talisman. This way, if you want to use, like there is suggestion of, charges. But the problem with that is if an item has like 1 charge, it's really awkward to use. So you might as well apply all the charges at once. Talisman has charges, description, and has been upgraded to the rarity. that it is. This will be easier for tracking your charges on your talisman and make it more clear how many charges it has. Next item, Cara Candy Remover, a special pet item that costs 250 bits. It removes one Cara Candy at the cost of 2 million pet XP that pet has. So if you have like a legendary flying fish or something like that, and it has one Cara Candy, if it'll remove 2 million pet XP, but remove the candy. So, for people who like to get, quote unquote pure pets that don't have any Cara Candies, this will allow you to do that at a decent premium of 200% the highest available Cara Candy, which gives 1 million pet XP. Which, it's a trade-off. It requires at least 2 million pet XP on the pet to use, so no cheesing the system. Just a QL item that makes pets look slightly nicer. That's the entire point of the item, anyways. Well, thanks for watching the video, guys. Catch you next time. Prime out.